It would help with craving. I've got orange juice if you want. Thank you. Say that up before we get
Copyright strike. We don't want that.
Hope everyone's well. Nice to see you guys again. Nice to see the haters who, for some reason, still watching. Shout out to Hello Again. Here we are.
Oh, hello again.
But yeah,
I remember that one.
not to carry on this person. But
We're not gonna start this podcast talking about hello.
I just want to say, from one comment before, if you're a viewer and we spoke about one subject or you didn't like one podcast and that's you just gone from there, we didn't want you anyway. You're not like our sort of viewer. Like, if you fuck with us, you fuck with us. If we do a dead vid, we're doing a dead vid. You'd say it's dead or blah blah blah. You're not gonna be like, I'm never watching anything ever again. That's cool. We don't want them people anyway.
Is that what he said? Oh, she said. I've been watching it.
I don't know. I had no idea who they were. And they were talking about, do you still do that thing where you throw a finger up in the air? And I was like, well, no idea what you're on about. As if we went to parties together or something.
Oh, no.
It's that nice necklace though. Where you been?
Oh, this was actually a present from my aunt. From my auntie. I didn't get it when I was on holiday in Zambia. I got it way before that. So, yeah. But yeah, I've been good though. I've been good. You know, just came back from holiday, of course.
I really want you to share the elephant.
The elephant
Walk
story.
us through that. How did you feel?
Okay, let's see.
I'll have to try and get a snippet of the video in there.
Yeah,
So I can
I think
see
that would do it more justice than the way I'm about to describe it right now. So basically, we went on like a safari tour in Livingstone. It's a fun fact. In Zambia, the only city named after a white person is Livingstone.
Livingstone.
Yeah, the only white named city. Everything else is, you know, black named, or should I say African named. But yeah, it was fun. We were on safari with this guy called Kenneth.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kenneth. Big up Kenneth, bro. This guy knows everything that there is to know about that safari. Even trees. This guy was talking to us about trees.
That's it.
Like, you know, when someone talks to you about trees and actually makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like there's no way I can make trees sound interesting. But he was telling us all these amazing facts about that. And the rainforest, like we'd go through and then we'd see like some graveyard spots, like some animal graveyards. So like elephant bones and stuff. Yeah. But apparently elephants are just as sentimental as humans. Like they will go back, pay homage and shit to like the remains of their ancestors. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then along the safari, so we go and we saw some antelopes, some what do you call it, like
yes, the McDonald's of Africa. You can see the metatarsal glands there from the back of the ankles there.
McDonald's deer, because like on the backside, on its backside, it's got like a mark in the shape of an M. Yeah, so he was like, oh yeah, it's a McDonald's. And everyone was laughing. But yeah, and then along the same ride, the other side of the safari, we entered like the parts with the elephants in it. And you know, he was giving us all these facts. So yeah, that is the male. He's been like kicked out of the pod. I think that's why it's called like a pod of elephants. I could be wrong, but you know.
The group, like.
Yeah, like you know how like a
cul-de-sac, the tribe of elephants.
Yeah, the tribe.
Why was he kicked out? Did he say?
For bad behavior. It's usually for bad behavior because like either they're being way too aggressive or they're just causing trouble somehow. So that doesn't happen. Like even elephants ostracize people who misbehave out of their groups. Yeah. You are not one of us type shit. Yeah.
I wonder what he did.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think he just wasn't socialized well, so that they didn't know how to play properly. You know what I mean? So if you don't behave, you get kicked out of the tribe or the group.
What happens from then on?
Oh, the story of with him. Yeah, like they
did it just die? Like, did they need to socialize?
They pretty much become lone wolves unless like they are invited back in. Like, so like it could be, I'm probably, making this up, but like, I don't know, like there could be a situation where like the male of that group dies and then he is like the only available male. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
and then like he comes in.
Next in the hierarchy.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But apparently the female elephants are more protective of their of their kids, and they'll be more ready for a fight than a male would, unless it's like a hierarchy challenge between two males. But yeah, anyways, so we're going along this road, and then there was a group of elephants, and we're going along, and then the guy's like telling us all these facts. So yeah, this elephant is this many years old, and
Oh, you tomorrow.
Its trunk like that is telling us that okay, it can see you, so don't get closer. Like it would do something like flap its trunk like that. I mean, probably not like that, like go away. But I'm saying it so like you get the idea. So it does something like that. But then at some point,
Stand up now. Don't stand up.
Don't stand up.
This is a female. This why?
Yeah.
Do you know why the reason why it's lifting the trunk?
No.
That trunk it's used as a purpose tool, mount purpose tool. One as a hand, like our own hands. Two, also for using as a nostril, smelling and hearing, trying to attack. Here.
The female elephant did something that signals that okay, you guys are getting way too close. You know what I mean? And we were like in a van, like you can imagine like the safari type car, like there's no doors or anything. You're just like in the back. The only one who doors is the driver. He's the only one that's secure from falling. You know what I mean? Everyone's in the back, and then the elephant kind of starts. It looks at us, and then it gives us a signal, and he's like, okay, it's looking at us, it's giving us a signal that we should start moving away. But we're not moving away right now, we're just busy taking pictures. Oh, yay! Elephants! Snapchat! Check. And then like it makes this sound, and then like charges at us, like literally charges at us, and like I was scared for my life. My brother, he's hilarious when like he was recording it, and then he puts back his phone and says sorry, like sorry. And I think charges at us, and then the guy in front there, Keith. I said Kenneth before, but his name was Keith. My bad. Yeah. He's like, wait, and I'm thinking like, how is this like? I don't know how heavy are they? Like probably 500 pounds. They're flipping strong as hell. Like, why is an elephant gonna listen to you about weight? I'm gonna charge you because you're coming close to my children right now. You know what I mean? But apparently it was like a mock charge. Yeah. So it was just like playing with us, like warning us basically. Like, don't come too close. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was like one of the highlights of the safari. We saw different animals. Like we didn't see any predators. Like any
They probably did
predators. Huh?
They probably did you. They probably seen you. Like, and
Oh.
up in a tree or something, just watch you. Waiting for someone to drop.
You never know. Just
You come back with
It's
like
got
one less tourist or something.
I think the only animal that we saw, you could say, is the actual predator was like a crocodile.
Oh,
Yeah, we
nice.
saw a single crocodile, but you know, it was pretty cool. We saw some hippos on the side as well, because we were on the side. So like, there's the Zambian side, and then there's the Zimbabwean side. Like, you know, like the Victoria Falls falls from Zambia, and it goes through into Zimbabwe.
Border,
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like the
actually like on the border.
Yeah, basically, yeah. We share the Victoria Falls.
It must have looked amazing, man. The
Yo.
adrenaline as well.
Well, from the mock charge with the elephant, yeah, that was like more excitement. But when we went to the Victoria Falls, like just seeing it, like the whole, it's bigger than I thought it would be for sure. Like huge. It was like looking.
Like a Tyson Fury. Or
Well,
taller.
a bit taller, just a little bit taller. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's like looking like a mountain. It's fucking amazing. Like you just feel
Imagine
feel overwhelmed.
Damn. It's like storming towards you as well.
Bro.
Whew.
I mean, I thought my life would be over there. It would be a good way to die though, like, you know, run over by an elephant.
It's one of my favourite animals. So yeah, I'd say that as
Yeah,
well.
I'll take that. I've got like a deer. You know, it took an elephant to stop me. That's how bad I am, bro. But yeah, we saw giraffes. We saw,
Jurassic Stick as well.
yeah.
They got mad tongues, don't they?
Dude, this guy was coming up with some next facts, bro, about giraffes. I think there was like something about like there were three different species of giraffes in that park, and you can tell like the males have like darker spots, the females have lighter shades, yada yada yada. It was like a lot of information going in.
Have you seen them things fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Imagine, bro.
We'd be breaking each other's necks and whatnot. Flipping it around.
What
It's
the hell?
crazy.
They're so strong as well. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You wouldn't think they'll be strong because like they've got
Imagine
skinny
those-
legs and
Yeah.
you know,
But
but
that's a lot of weight to be carrying on them skinny legs. Yeah, they're cool. It'd be amazing to see them. I've only ever seen
Tall,
them in like safaris and whatnot. West Midlands Safari Park or something like that. But
Oh,
to
what's
see it in Africa,
yeah,
that'd be something else.
it's different. I wish we
Scenery.
didn't get as close as we would like to, of course. But obviously, you know,
Probably have to
they're
bribe
still
you.
like wild animals at the end of the day. They're not like, you know, all these animals in the zoo where you can like do stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's a preservation park as well, because again, like it's them
So that
in
means
the
like they're wild, but they have like the tags inside of them and everything. So they have like medics. and
no,
all that.
that
What's
was my mistake.
Preservation.
I may be wrong on this one. It's not a preservation, but it's just like a national park. So they're not like as governed as zoos or preservation parks would be. Yeah. But it was pretty sick. Pretty sick. We saw those. We saw some wild hogs. You know,
Timon and Pumbaa.
Pumbaa. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
We saw Timon as well, for sure. We even saw Zazu as well. That's the bird. Yeah,
Wow.
the bird. We saw that guy. Unfortunately, we didn't see Simba this time, but next time, hopefully. Because like
Yeah, that'd be
so the
crazy.
park that we went to was I think it was like the second smallest park. Yeah, and it was huge for the second smallest park. So hopefully next time we might go to one of the biggest ones. Pretty sick though. He caught, you know, wild beasts.
These are the kunu, zero brains. Remember I told you.
Yeah.
I think of a hog.
No, not a wild hog. So not Timon. I mean not Pumbaa, but like I don't know. Like in documentaries, you see them like migrating. Like you see like a huge.
Do they have like horns?
Yeah, they've got horns.
Like Buxton sort of horns.
No, not buffaloes, but like more like pointy horns. They just look like hairy, skinny cows.
I'm still thinking of buffalo.
Bro, nah, buffalo has like them horns like that in it, but these ones have more pointy horns. Anyways, they're called wild bass. So
what a name.
yeah, wild bass.
Inventive.
The best. He called them no brains. Because like they have zero brains basically. Because like they're kind of dumb. Yeah. Apparently, because like they're blind as well. Like they're half blind. They can't see properly. That's why like when the animals are migrating, the zebras will stay in the middle.
Use them as bait.
Yeah, and then like, the wild beasts will be like the bait
Chessboard.
for any predators that are coming around, any crocodiles in the river, or any lions chasing them.
Smart.
Yeah, but the wild beasts obviously they've got zero brains, so
they're quick though, right?
pick for them. I mean, it's good being quick, but what's the point if you're like half blind? You know what I mean? So
That's a good point.
it's like it's a give and take. Man, we saw. I even showed us some nice exotic birds as well. Some flying, some white eagle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eagles are cool also. They got a new thing in. I don't know if it's new, but it's in West Midlands Safari again, where you can have like a hotel or like a B&B.
Is that far?
I don't think it is too far now. Maybe an hour. I'm in a car for half an hour.
Okay.
But I think it's like £1,000 a night or something. But it's right by elephants, so you can open your door, go onto like the patio thing or whatever it's called, and like just see the elephants in the morning and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
What do they have? They have like
Lions, tigers, and bears.
ah shit. All right. Okay, you guys have like the real predators over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the only others who have been to in the UK is what's it called? It's up north. It's not Blackpool.
For some reason, I always thought Blackpool was in South. I don't know why.